General Hospital news: Joss sees Dex in the flesh in Dalmatia, a shocking encounter that changes everything. Port Charles has seen its share of heartbreak, shocking revelations, and jaw-dropping returns, but nothing quite compares to what's brewing overseas. In a twist that feels ripped out of a spy novel, General Hospital is about to throw fans into a whirlwind of romance, betrayal, and destiny colliding. Yes, you read that right. Jocelyn Jax, still torn apart by grief, anger, and confusion over Dex Heller's disappearance, will soon come face to face with the man himself. But not in Port Charles. Not in New York. Not even anywhere close to the familiar streets of sunny Corinthos empire. Instead, their fateful reunion is set against the rugged coastline, stone streets, and haunting beauty of Dalmatia, the ancient region of Croatia. This isn't just a soap reunion. This is a test of love, loyalty, and survival. And it may change Joss's entire future. Jocelyn has spent months haunted by Dex. He's not just an ex-lover or a fling. Dex was the man who changed her, who pulled her into a world of danger, who made her believe in a love she thought was untouchable. But when he vanished, leaving nothing but fragments of his life behind, Joss spiraled. Her anger at Sunny for driving Dex out of town, her heartbreak over not getting a proper goodbye, and her frustration at herself for letting her heart lead her into chaos have made her restless. Carly urged her to move on. Trina tried to remind her of Spencer's tragedy, and even Cam's brief return couldn't shake her from her longing. Still, Joss had dreams. Vivid dreams. She'd wake up in the middle of the night, swearing she felt Dex's arms around her, swearing she heard his voice in the darkness. And then one day, the dream bled into reality. A clue. A photograph slipped into her belongings. A faint trace of Dex in a place she'd never expect. And the word, Dalmatia. Dalmatia isn't Port Charles. It isn't safe. It's a place layered in centuries of war, shadowy alliances, and underworld dealings. It's the perfect hiding spot for someone like Dex, a man hunted not only by sunny Corinthos, but by the remnants of pikemen and other international syndicates. So why would Joss go there? Because Jocelyn Jax is a fighter. She's her mother's daughter, impulsive yet determined. The moment she sees the clue, she books a flight. Carly begs her not to go. Michael offers to hire someone else to check it out. But Joss refuses. This isn't about business. This isn't about mob wars. This is about love. She lands in Split, her heart racing, her nerves firing. The cobblestone streets, the sea air, the looming fortresses all feel like something out of another lifetime. She starts searching, retracing the trail Dex left. And finally, she sees him. It isn't a dream this time. It isn't a figment of her imagination. Jocelyn rounds the corner of a narrow street in Dalmatia, and there he is. Dex Heller. But he's not the same Dex. Gone are the clean-cut looks and the soldier's stance. His hair is longer, his beard rougher, his eyes darker. He looks like a man who's been running, who's been hiding, who's been fighting ghosts of his own. For a moment, Joss can't breathe. She feels her heart slam against her ribs. Every ounce of anger she felt at him, every tear she cried, every sleepless night comes crashing down on her at once. Dex, she whispers. He turns. He freezes. His eyes widen, disbelief and anguish flickering across his face. For him, this is no less of a shock. He thought Joss was safe in Port Charles. He thought she was moving on. And now, here she is, standing in front of him like a vision he prayed for but never expected. Their reunion isn't sweet at first. Joss demands answers. Why didn't you tell me you were alive? Why didn't you let me come with you? Do you know what I went through? Dex, torn between his instinct to protect her and his overwhelming need to hold her, tries to explain. I left because I had to, Joss. Sunny wanted me gone, and Pikeman wasn't going to stop. I couldn't drag you into this. If you'd followed me, you'd be dead by now. But Joss doesn't want excuses. She doesn't want protection. She wants truth. And for the first time, Dex drops his walls. He admits the nightmares he's been living, the double lives, the shadows chasing him across Europe. He's not just surviving. He's planning. He's working undercover, unraveling threads of the pikeman syndicate from the inside. Dalmatia isn't his escape, it's his battlefield. Now Joss is faced with a choice. She came here for Dex. She found him, but his world is even darker than she imagined. Staying with him means risking everything, her family, her safety, her future. But leaving him? That means giving up the one love that has burned brighter than anything she's ever known. And Dex, for all his strength, is just as weak for her. He knows he shouldn't let her stay. He knows she deserves a normal life. But the sight of her in Dalmatia, her fiery spirit refusing to let him go, is more than he can fight. I told myself I could live without you, he admits. But seeing you here, I can't lie anymore. Of course, this wouldn't be a General Hospital storyline without danger lurking around every corner. Unbeknownst to Joss and Dex, their reunion has already been noticed. A rival syndicate in Dalmatia, with ties back to pikemen, has eyes on Dex. And now, they've seen Jocelyn. She's no longer just a college student from Port Charles. She's a target. The cat-and-mouse game begins. Joss and Dex are forced to dodge assassins, decode messages, and rely on each other's instincts to survive. Their love becomes their weapon, their trust their greatest shield. But will it be enough? Fans are already buzzing with theories. Does Joss convince Dex to come home? Does Dex sacrifice himself to keep her safe? Or do they carve out a new destiny together, away from Port Charles, away from Sunny, away from the mob forever? The Dalmatian setting provides the perfect backdrop for sweeping romance and high-stakes danger. It's exotic, it's mysterious, it's life or death. And at the heart of it all is a love story that refuses to die. If Joss brings Dex back, Port Charles will never be the same. Sunny will be furious. Carly will be torn. Michael will see the man he once trusted, but also the man who betrayed him. And Trina, still grieving Spencer, may question why Joss gets a second chance at love when hers was stolen. If Dex stays in Dalmatia, Joss may be forced to choose between her family and her future. Will she abandon Port Charles to live in the shadows with Dex? Or will she walk away, letting the man she loves fight battles she can never win? Either way, this reunion is going to leave shockwaves across the canvas. General Hospital thrives on romance, danger, and the impossible becoming possible. Joss seeing Dex in the flesh in Dalmatia is more than just a reunion. It's a symbol of what soap operas do best. They make us believe in love against all odds. They make us cry, they make us cheer, they make us hope. For Joss and Dex fans, this is the moment they've been waiting for. The story isn't over. The fire still burns. And Dalmatia may just be the place where their love story begins anew.